Sometimes one small moment can change a lonely life forever. There was a man named George. He was 78 years old. He lived alone in a small house. Every day was the same. He woke up. He made tea. He sat in his chair. He looked out the window. He didn't talk to anyone. He didn't go out. He didn't smile. He was a lonely grandpa. On his table there was a photo frame, but it had no photo inside, just a white piece of paper. One day he looked at the frame and whispered, "I miss you." He touched the glass and closed his eyes. We don't know who he missed, but we know it made him sad. One morning something changed. George heard a sound. It was laughter. He opened his door. There was a little girl. She was drawing on the sidewalk. George said, "Hello." The girl looked up. "Hi," she said with a big smile. "My name is Lucy." George smiled back. It was the first smile in a long time. The next day, Lucy came again. She sat on the steps and colored her book. George gave her cookies. She gave him a drawing. Every day they talked a little more. Lucy told stories. George laughed. The lonely house felt warm again. One day it rained a lot. George looked outside. No Lucy. He felt sad. He sat by the window all day. No voice, no laughter. That night he whispered, "Please come tomorrow." The next morning George heard a knock. He opened the door quickly. It was Lucy with an umbrella. "I brought you soup," she said. George's eyes were full of tears. "Thank you, Lucy." Lucy looked at the photo frame. "Why is there no picture?" she asked. George was quiet. "That was for my wife," he said softly. "She passed away many years ago." Lucy took out a small drawing. It showed George and Lucy sitting together. "Now you have someone," she said. George smiled. He placed the drawing inside the frame. Since that day, George was never alone. Lucy came every morning. They played games. They told stories. They laughed. George's house was full of life. And the frame on the table, it still holds Lucy's drawing. Sometimes one small moment can change a lonely life forever. Thank you for listening to Fluent Tales. Would you like to hear more stories? Subscribe and join us again next time. Let's learn English, one story at a time.